Welcome back to News 20 at 5. I'm Maya Ellison. Are you ready for some sports for today? Well, let's get started. The Florida A&M football team traveled to Louisiana to face the Grambling State Tigers. Redshirt junior defensive lineman Kamari Stevens was unstoppable. Take a look right here, recording a career-high 3 sacks. At the end of the third quarter, Jeremy Musa got his first rushing touchdown on the season, putting the Rattlers up by a touchdown. FAMU was able to hold on, winning 20-16. Head coach Willie Simmons got his 15th career win. The next time the Rattlers take the field will be October 29th for what we've all been waiting for, homecoming against the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions, and you don't want to miss it. Losing to a number 15 ranked team, ending in a 19-17 deficit, leads to the harrowing question that many fans want to know. Are the Seminoles ready to take on the number 4 ranked Clemson Tigers on Saturday? For FAMU News 20, I'm Maya Ellison. On Saturday, Doak Campbell Stadium was filled with so much energy as the Seminoles took on probably the greatest win of their season so far. The Seminoles were up against the Tar Heels of the University of North Carolina, which is ranked number 5 in the nation. The Seminoles finished with a score of 31, while UNC fell to 28. In the midst of all this rain, competitors are ready to saddle up and hit the ground running for the 2022 Red Hills International Horse Trials. A big difference from last year, as COVID hit, there were no spectators allowed. Now is a huge difference, as competitors will now face each event in front of hundreds and hundreds of fans for a fun-filled 3-day weekend. I'm Maya Ellison, and I'm here with Galvanize, where 23 Sisters will interview the rookie class of the Atlanta Falcons. Stay tuned to hear my interview with Tyler Algier, running back from BYU. You don't want to miss it.
Up next in sports, we've been hearing a lot of news about injuries, and Maya, can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, more so in the professional world. We saw Lions cornerback Savion Smith, who left the field in an ambulance from what health officials are saying is a neck injury. Now, this didn't even come shortly after Miami's quarterback Tua Tagovailoa actually was seen convulsing in more of a concussion-like session. We saw his hands cramp up, soon being known as a concussion. So what are they going to do basically about these injuries and, helping these players? And I think that's the question that needs to be answered.
TCC is changing the game in sports. Maya?
Yeah, well, let's start off. Do you guys play games? Are you guys gamers? No. I know people that play games. But basically, it's called esports. It's adding the community of gaming. So, if you like 2K, then this is something that you're definitely going to want to be interested in, even opening a community for $1 million playing games.
We'll have that and more up next in sports. You're watching FAMU TV 20. Stay tuned.
The Rattlers are looking pretty good. The Seminoles, not so much. So right now, head coach Willie Simmons said it best. The most difficult part about the game is pulling it together for 60 minutes. But the Rattlers have been proving that, coming off of a 5-game winning streak, and now we have a bye week, so the players are definitely ready for homecoming coming up. Are you all ready for it?
I'm ready. It's a great time to be a Rattler.
You heard it best. It's a great time to be a Rattler, so don't touch that remote. You're watching News 20 at 5. Right, and just talk about, what's your why? Why are you out here? What's the end goal? What legacy do you want to leave?
Yeah, so my why is basically I was a walk-on in college, and I didn't get many opportunities coming out of high school. And I have 3 little brothers, 14, 15, and 16. And I'll say that's why I really play.
Coach Simmons, this past weekend, the defense was dominating, right? Can you talk about just some of the things that you really liked, whether that be improvement in certain areas, players that you really can see that have been improving, you're, taking the field, dominating? Just talk a little bit about that.
I never wanted to be an AD, just any AD. I've always wanted to be the athletics director at FAMU.
A dream job turned reality for newly appointed Vice President and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Miss Tiffany Dawn Sykes. Lee Hall was filled with administrators and student athletes to meet Sykes and ask her questions pertaining the upcoming position. Coming in as the 8th AD, she is walking into a department that is in need of compliance after 26 players were deemed ineligible in the early season, leading to 88 FAMU football players signing a letter that contained information regarding issues that they wanted to bring to the attention of the athletic administration in August. Sykes said that with this national news, she is working to utilize President Robinson's athletic action plan that features aid for 13 sports teams on FAMU's campus.
I had the opportunity to review an athletics action plan that President Robinson shared with me. It's an awesome plan. We will be able to implement that plan, and we will be able to protect the institution and the student athletes through the execution of that plan.
President Robinson spoke on Sykes and his reasoning in choosing her as the next appointed athletic director.
You know, you can go and do well in a lot of places, but having an appreciation and an understanding of the place that you're going to work, and that being the place that you want to work, that's something you've made as a career aspiration, you know, that puts you in front of the line for me, right? She's been there, she's been in this environment. She understands the special needs that we have as an institution. She understands the special needs of our students. So that made her my final choice for this position.
With a tentative start date of January 4th, Sykes is looking to bring needed change to the department and be a voice for the voiceless.